Hi, I'm Marc Williams from Geberit, and this is the ESG3 Pipe Welder. It is used for joining HDPE pipes, fittings and electrofusion products in a safe and efficient way. The pipe welder can successfully weld pipes from 40mm up to 315. It is suitable for a wide range of applications, from trade waste at the corner cafe to sanitary drainage in an 80-storey high-rise building. The ESG3 is suitable for all plumbers, from self-employed man in a van operators to large-scale commercial contractors. Also, it can be powered by either standard mains or an on-site generator. Included with the ESG3 is a 4-metre power cable with remote control handpiece, blue standard welding cable set, blue serial welding cables for multi-coupling welds, grey heavy-duty cables for larger pipe diameters, and instruction manual. The handpiece controls the operation of all welds, with the illuminated symbols displaying the welding cycle. If for any reason a weld is incomplete, these symbols will describe the fault. A reference to potential faults is found in the instruction manual. This is the standard welding cable set. It enables welding of electrofusion couplings up to 160mm in diameter. These are the serial cables that enable welding of multiple couplings simultaneously up to 125mm diameter. They will also allow different sizes, as in the case of a smaller branch coming off a larger pipe. This will save you a lot of time on site. The grey cables are for larger diameter pipes, 200, 250 and 315mm. You'll need to connect them to the handpiece in the place of the standard blue cable. They won't fit the smaller couplings, thereby preventing incorrect use. The back cover of the instruction manual folds out to show the maximum number of couplings and sizes that can be multi-welded. Prior to welding correctly, prepare the pipe surface. This is best described in greater detail in the Geberit pipe scraper video. Always check the welding cables for wear and the connection points for dirt. Blow out any debris with compressed air. Do not force a screwdriver or any foreign object into the connection point. Also check the pins are centered and not bent. Another tip is to wait until the last moment before removing the coupling from its packaging to keep it clean and dry. Most issues can be prevented by following these simple steps. Screw the welding cables onto the handpiece. Line up the pins with the knurled cable connector in the correct diamond pattern and gently push it in, then tighten the knurled connector by hand. Now you're set for single welds up to 160mm diameter.
Measure the depth to the centre of the coupling and place a corresponding witness mark on the pipe. Push the coupling over the pipe until it meets this mark.
When connecting the welding cables to the coupling, grip the head of the connector and push it straight, making sure it goes all the way in. After connecting the standard cable set to the handpiece and with the power on, the lightning bolt symbol will illuminate. This shows power to the unit. After connecting the standard blue cable set to the coupling, the triangle symbol will illuminate, indicating the welding procedure is ready to begin. Press the large round button on the handpiece to start the weld cycle. This will light up green and slowly pulsate, showing that the welding process is underway. This will generally take about 80 seconds. When complete, the tick symbol will illuminate, indicating completion of the cycle and a successful weld. A small yellow tag will now be visible on the Geberit electrofusion coupling, confirming a successful weld.
Once the weld is complete, place a tick on the coupling.
For multi-coupling welds, gently push one cable from the handpiece into one connection of the couplings. Then take one of the serial cables and gently push it into the other connection of the same coupling. Take the other end of that cable and gently push it into the connection of the next coupling. Take the next serial cable and run it to the next coupling. Then run it to the first connection of the last coupling. Take the second standard cable from the handpiece and push it into the second connection on the last coupling. You've now created a circuit across 3 individual couplings. The welding procedure is now the same as previously described. As mentioned earlier, any of these could have been of different sizes up to 110mm diameter. Refer to the back of the instruction manual for the fold-out table showing the number and sizes of allowed multi-welds. For welding on pipe diameters from 200mm to 315mm, couplings with a built-in thermal fuse or electrofusion tapes, you need to use the grey welding cables. Unscrew the blue set and connect the grey set. The weld procedure is the same, except it may take up to 7 minutes to complete. The Geberit dot on the coupling between the lead connection points will turn black to confirm the weld is complete. If in doubt, disconnect the leads and after it is cooled, reconnect. The handpiece should indicate no current, showing the fuses have activated and the weld is now complete.
Keep the welder in the shade and allow a reasonable time between welds to cool down. Avoid welding in ambient temperatures over 40 degrees. Do not use in damp or wet environments. Turn off when not in use. And do not leave unattended during the welding process.
An onboard computer can report on the last 100 welds and indicate any faults. For service and repairs, contact your local Reece Plumbing store or call us on 1800 Geberit. For more information, visit us at geberit.com.au.